What is up? This is your LA in a minute. And when people talk about a dividing line in California, they usually talk about Northern California or Southern California. Well, in a special episode brought to you by Culver City Toyota, maybe they should start talking about East California and West California, because Interstate 5 is the dividing line in California. That's right. Half the population lives to the east of I-5, half the population of California lives west of Interstate 5. So I wanted to find out the differences and similarities in the people of California, as well as how I-5 became the dividing line. Let's get into it. So the inspiration for this post came from Alfred II, who also created this map showing WestCal and EastCal. And you can see the major hubs of Western California include the Bay Area, Santa Barbara, and Long Beach. And Eastern California's major hubs include the Inland Empire, Central Valley, the Sierras, and most of San Diego. Meanwhile, Interstate 5 runs basically straight through Los Angeles and Orange County, as well as Sacramento, which means as of the 2020 census, and this data comes from Redistrictor, 19.8 million people in California live east of Interstate 5, and 19.7 million people in California live west. And now the presumptions about Eastern California and Western California are drastically different. Both sides are nearly identical demographically, right down to sharing an average commute time, which is 29 minutes throughout the state, on average. One major difference is average household income, however. East of the I-5, the average household income is $102,000, where the average income in California west of the I-5 is $134,000, more than a 30% difference. Most of the higher paying jobs are in the western half of California, home of the major tech hubs. Though, that also means that housing tends to be more expensive west of the I-5 as well. And that's part of the reason why Eastern California has caught up and surpassed the West in population. As recently as 1990, there was almost 20% more people west of I-5 in California. But again, the housing supply, as well as overcrowding in some of the major metropolises west of the I-5, has led to burgeoning new communities on the east with more affordable housing, although housing is becoming expensive east of the I-5 as well. Now, it's worth noting Los Angeles specifically. The population still skews to the west. There's 6.3 million people in Los Angeles west of the 5 and 3.7 million Angelinos east of the 5, California's true dividing line. So thank you, Culver City Toyota, for helping me find out why instead of Northern and Southern California, maybe we should start talking about Eastern and Western California, because Interstate 5 really is the dividing line in California. All right, LA. All right, California. It's been a minute.